We begin here at 5:30 with this. More than 30 million people in 22 states under winter weather alerts as much of the nation braces for a mix of heavy snow, rain, and wind. The National Weather Service says Southern California will experience the coldest storm of the season and possibly the last several years. That means, among other things, travel across the Grapevine will be treacherous, if not at times impossible. 17's Robert Price ventured up to Tejon Pass for a look.
Right now the sky is blue and traffic is flowing well, but a major storm is coming in and it could stick around for several days. What happens if you have to make an unavoidable trip into LA and get stuck coming or going?
It means 1, pack supplies, 24 hours worth. 2, hope it doesn't happen, but don't rush. Speed is dangerous under the best of conditions, but when snow, ice, and wind are all present, the slightest distraction or overcorrection can be fatal. For that reason, the California Highway Patrol will very likely be escorting vehicles over the Tejon Pass and across sections of Interstate 5 affected by the conditions. CHP Officer D.C. Williams says drivers should be patient and grateful for the assistance.
If you see CHP running traffic breaks where we've got the rear amber lights on and going back and forth, don't pass. Just stay behind, follow in traffic, and whatever they direct you to do, just follow that.
But if black ice buildup makes even a CHP escort untenable, be prepared for a complete shutdown. Worst case scenario, you could end up spending the night on the freeway in your car. That happened just a couple years ago in Japan, where some motorists spent 20 hours at a standstill. How does one prepare for that? We asked a long-haul trucker en route from Washington State to Arizona for advice.
Don't travel if you don't have to, right? Yep. And then bring like a blanket, something to keep you warm, or your coat in case you're low on fuel. Always fill your tank up so you have fuel if you have to idle and stay warm.
That's right. With temperatures expected to drop below freezing, stranded motorists will need to periodically start their vehicles to use their heaters. Bring what some refer to as a go bag. Extra warm clothes, food, water, a flashlight, whatever might help you pass the time safely and as comfortably as possible. Yes, you may be able to reach a hotel safely, but know that others will have the same idea.
They can fill up. Yeah, there's a couple hotels up here. There's that will fill up kind of quick if we end up shutting things down.
Shutting things down entirely is a last resort, however. If at all possible, the CHP will try to get traffic over the summit.
If you have to travel, give yourself plenty of time so that way you don't feel like you have to rush. You don't have to speed.
Some 1,300 people die every year, and nearly 120,000 are injured because of crashes on snowy, slushy, or icy roads, according to the U.S. Department of Transportation. And every year, it seems, drivers somewhere are stranded. In January 2022, for example, thousands of motorists in Virginia were stuck in snow on I-95 for 24 hours. Don't think it can't happen here.
So it really just comes down to logic. Bring water, bring food, bring blankets, and prepare for the worst. And if you can avoid making the trip at all, that's the best strategy of all. On the Grapevine, Robert Price, 17 News.